Welcome back to another episode of Huddle on the Hilltop. I'm your host, TJ Power. It's a very exciting time here at WA. I just want to encourage all of you to go and support our fall teams as they look to close out their season strong. This weekend, our girls soccer team takes on Milton Academy Saturday at noon in a string of cancer awareness games on Morse Field. So wear your pink and go support. But before I introduce our guests, I want to recap the scores from yesterday. Only a couple of games because of the rain, but girls soccer beat Hotchkiss 3-1, and field hockey lost a tough one to Deerfield Academy 6-0. So to introduce our guests today, we have the captains of our girls soccer team. Elizabeth Finn is a forward committed to University of New Hampshire. Kate Adeletta is a midfield, and Maggie Carroll plays midfield and committed to St. Anselm's. Thank you guys for coming on. How we feel today?
Excited.
We feel good? We're ready to go? All right, let's just jump into it. So obviously yesterday, big win. Congrats, beating Hotchkiss 3-1. Talk to me a little bit about how you were able to get that win and what worked well for you guys.
So I think we pressed the ball really well in the second half, and then we were able to get more scoring opportunities, and then we were able to capitalize on those. Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Feel good about yesterday's game?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what has been the single most important strength of your team this year, and one thing that you guys really hang your hats on when you step in the field?
I think how close we are on and off the field is a huge thing for our success so far.
I think the team chemistry and being able to pass the ball really well in difficult circumstances.
I agree.
Okay, so looking forward to this weekend's breast cancer awareness game against Milton Academy. How do we feel about this matchup, and what do we need to do to get the W and defend the hill?
Score.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes it's just that simple. So you just gotta score. We're good? Okay. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, Elizabeth, you're committed to UNH, and Maggie committed to St. Anselm's. Can you guys talk about what that process was like and why you chose those schools?
You can go first.
Oh, you.
Oh, okay. Well, my process was very long, and I toured a lot of different schools and had a lot of different conversations with different college coaches. But as soon as I stepped on campus at UNH, I knew I wanted to go there, so yeah.
I think my process was a little different. I think I reached out to a couple smaller schools, and then when I did a camp at St. A's, I knew it was the right fit for me. I just love the team, the coach, and the environment.
All right, cool. So we're going to move on to some more personal questions, get to know the team a little bit better. So who on the team is always laughing or goofing around?
I would say Nicole and Gianna, they are always laughing at something.
Yeah, there's something.
Okay. All right, so when you travel or are in the locker room or pre-game, who's got aux? Who's playing the best music?
Kyla, Lacey, or me.
Got Lacey. You guys agree with that?
Yeah.
I agree with that.
All right. And so just to build off that, if you guys had to sing one song karaoke style right now, what song would it be?
Breaking Free, High School Musical.
Okay. All right. I respect it. Anyone else?
More than my hometown, Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
Katie, party in the USA.
Some classics. Okay. Not gonna make you sing, but I like those songs. So, if you could only eat at one restaurant for the rest of your life, where are you going?
Panera, for sure.
Okay.
I'm a big Chipotle fan, so probably there.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Nice. All right, so I'm excited about this part right here. We're gonna try a new game on the podcast. So our fellow Hilltopper, Declan Ryan, has lent us his infamous noise cancellation headphones. Almost fell out of my chair. I'm gonna have one person put on the headphones with music blasting in their ears, while the other two have to read a word or phrase off the card, and you have to try to read their lips to understand what they're saying. and everything's gonna be like Halloween based. So types of candy, anything associated with Halloween. So I have the cards here, and I'm gonna distribute them. They get harder. So who do we think is gonna be like the best at this? Who should I give the hard ones to? I'll just go in order. All right, don't show anyone what you have. Take those two. Food, take these two.
Okay.
And Katie, take those two. All right, so you have the music.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. So we're gonna have Katie put them on first.
Oh boy.
Here, it's the right side. And you're gonna say your 2 words. And you can say them as much as you want. You just gotta try to figure out what it is by looking at her.
Okay, you
Is
ready?
it, wait, hold on, is it playing?
Yeah. Wait,
Is it loud? Okay. I think it's playing. We good?
should I turn it down a little?
No.
Oh,
Leave it.
no.
Leave it. Alright, so don't go crazy loud, but like. Alright, word number 1. Here we go. You can say it out loud.
Boo. Boo.
Boo.
Yeah.
Alright, 1 for 1.
Okay, ready? Skeleton.
Seller.
Skeleton.
You can be loud.
Skeleton.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
2
was
for 2.
good.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so now we're gonna have Maggie put them on, and Foof, you say the words.
Okay. Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern.
Alright, the word is jack-o'-lantern. No, she can't hear it.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Trick or treat.
No, alright, nothing. Alright, move on to the next one. Oh, this is tough. Alright, new one.
This is hard, okay. The vampire.
Vampire.
Okay. Okay. We didn't even say it. Okay.
Is that right?
Let me catch my breath.
Alright, so she got vampire.
It's scary.
It's scary.
Alright, yeah, good. We're good. Alright, take them off. Good job. Alright, Foof, put them on. Alright, so you gotta read to her.
Ready?
Yeah, we're good.
Halloween on the hilltop. Halloween on the hilltop.
Bro, just throw something out. Go ahead.
Halloween on the hilltop.
Halloween on the hilltop.
Yes.
Alright, this is the hardest level right here.
How do you even say this?
Ouija board.
Oh, Ouija board. Ouija board.
Witch.
Ouija board. Ouija board.
Witch's Woods.
Ouija board. I don't think.
Alright, we're good.
Ouija
Take it off.
board.
Alright, that one got it. You can take them off. Take that. The word was Ouija board. Yeah, that's level 6. That was the hardest one. Alright, so as always, we end every episode with a little bit of WA athletic historical trivia. So our question today is, what 2 sports did Coach Marino play at Bates College? And what events in those sports did she hold records in?
She played soccer and track and field.
Alright, do you know what events she held records in? In track and field? Oh, didn't you see it?
Oh no.
Wait, what'd you
Alright,
say?
triple jump
Triple
is
jump.
1. What's the second one?
40 meter long jump.
What?
Yep. Alright, so she got both triple jump and the long jump.
Good job.
Coach Marino, an athlete, an absolute athlete. Okay, so thanks for coming on today, guys. Good luck this weekend. Reminder, all Hilltop fans, we got 3 breast cancer awareness games this Saturday on Morse Field. So wear pink, go support. And this is it for another episode of Huddle on the Hilltop. As always, I'm your host, TJ, and go Hilltoppers.
Woo.